Hello, how you guys doing? Back here again at Ohio Tea Company, and Matt's going to be doing a little talking to us tonight, discussing a little bit on pain and weight loss. So this time I'm going to let Matt take the floor.
Alrighty. So I'd like to talk a little bit about weight loss and how you can curb your appetite. The big thing with weight loss that I've personally found is cooking with a lot of spices. Use a lot of Indian spices, a lot of Thai spices. So stuff that's going to speed up the metabolism. We got like ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper, black pepper, a lot of really spicy stuff that's going to really get things going. But so as far as in between meals though, because that's where I tend to snack and where I have my downfalls, we have a lot of different teas. So in particular, oolong teas are really good at curbing the appetite. One in particular is Tea Guan Yin. It's grown at a very high elevation, so it's got a lot of, it's very concentrated in amino acids and antioxidants. This is really good for you. You want to drink this after a meal, and it'll help actually make you feel like you're filled up. So that way, whenever you eat your smaller portion, you're not still hungry afterwards. Now, to start out the morning, I really like to start out the morning with something a little bit warmer, a little roastier, like a roasted yerba mate, some cacao. So if you would follow me over here. One that's great for the morning, I tell people just eat like a light breakfast, maybe some toast, some fresh fruit, definitely lots of fresh fruit in your diet, that's huge. But then drink this after that meal. It's got cacao shells, roasted yerba mate, which yerba mate is an appetite depressant, and so is cacao shells. And then it's got orange peel, cinnamon, allspice, and clove, and those things are going to help digest that meal. It's going to speed up your metabolism. It's going to allow you to actually process your food, so it's not just sitting in your gut. So that's a big thing with as far as diet and weight loss goes. But a lot of these things that are going to help you lose weight are also going to be really anti-inflammatory. So clove, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, all really anti-inflammatory, great things. They make you feel good. They're going to make your stomach feel good. Definitely should get them in your diet. I tell people if you don't like the chocolate, then go to our fresh yerba mate. This is really good with some lemon peel added to it. And once again, you can throw some ginger in there. And that's going to be a really good appetite depressant. Plus, it's going to be anti-inflammatory for you. So, these are the big teas that you can drink for sure. As far as other pain questions, if we have any questions, feel free to bing in there and let me know. But if we're talking about like back pain, white willow bark's great for back pain. Nettle leaf is great for back pain. If we're doing just like arthritis, then definitely stick back to those, the ginger family. Ginger, galangal, turmeric, these are all great anti-inflammatories.
Okay. And that's more all on the tea line, so herbs.
So these ones are actually all herbs. So
okay.
That's the oolongs are the only really teas that I would recommend.
Gotcha.
Yep. But if you want to come on over here. Lemon balm is another one that you could throw in with the fresh yerba mate. It's good at curbing the appetite, making you feel full. Plus, it's got a lot of really good anti-inflammatory properties to it. So the big thing with pain management and weight loss for me is definitely diet. It's all about what you put into your body. You are what you eat. So, you can drink all the teas you want, but if you're not eating right, then you're going to gain weight and you're going to feel sore. That's definitely the big thing for me.
All right. So we went through those kind of quick. Off the top of your head, what about sleep?
Sleep?
Yeah.
Catnip.
I know we talked
about the catnip.
The
catnip's great. So actually, if you want to walk over here, I'll show you our Starlight Sleep. I'll talk a little bit about the herbs that are actually in here. So our Starlight, it consists of chamomile, which chamomile is extremely relaxing. It settles the stomach. Then we have our skull cap, which skull cap is going to be more for your nerve pain. It's going to be good for anxiety, anxiety that has to do more with panic attacks and it's not necessarily stress, but actually panicky. The catnip is going to really help with your stress, which is just going to really relax you. It loosens the lower upper neck muscles and the lower back muscles. Linden is known as being very sedative. It's a tree from England. They've been using it over in England for a long time. And then you got your peppermint, and another important one for diet and weight loss is the stevia. So stevia is really naturally sweet, and any of these things that are really naturally sweet without sugar, those are what you want, because those are going to make you feel like you're eating those really sweet bad things for you, and like just help satisfy that craving. And then we got the spearmint. Passion flower is another one that is really good for pain management as well as anti-anxiety. And so everything in here pretty much is anti-anxiety, because if you're not anxious, you're gonna feel good and you're gonna be able to sleep. That's the big thing with this. So,
All right.
and I guess if you have problems with headaches and stuff, there's a whole other set of herbs for that. So headaches, you want to use like rosemary, lavender, chamomile works really good for headaches. So really it really depends on where your pain's derived for what herb you want to use.
Okay.
So everyone's individual and
Right. Is there any other ones for headaches you'd recommend?
valerian root, that's a little bit stronger one.
Especially tension, I'd say tension. and
Tension
stress
headache,
relief.
that would definitely be lavender. Lavender is really, really stress relieving, tension relieving. If you have like, you're staring at the computer screen all day, you come home, your head's just killing you, lavender is a great thing. Now, lavender, I don't actually even drink the lavender tea. I just make the cup of tea and I smell the steam coming off the cup. And that clears me up every time. It's awesome.
All right. Versus the oils.
Yep.
Another alternative to the oil and a
Yep.
diffuser.
Yep.
Okay.
What about joint pain? We got a question about.
Joint pain, so that's going to be a lot of the stuff that is prescribed for arthritis is going to be really good for joint pain. So we're talking the turmeric, ginger, cardamom, clove, the nettle root. Nettle is really good for joint pain, as well as white willow bark is a good joint pain. So all these are things that you can get from us here.
Okay. What about, is there anything you could recommend for like neuropathy, you know, like with our diabetics and, you know, some of our neurologic
So a good thing
patients, you know, MS, things like that?
A good thing for, I know diabetics, I'm not sure about the MS, so I'd have to look more into that. But diabetics, I know definitely you want to stick to stuff that's going to control the blood sugars. So that's going to be cinnamon. Cinnamon's really good at controlling blood sugar spikes, and so is burdock. So if you notice that your sugars are a little bit high, drink a cup of either cinnamon or burdock, or a combination of both, and that'll really help balance you out.
Okay.
So.
I should have just made it simple. Numbness and tingling is what we were getting at.
Oh,
with that.
okay. So cayenne's good at that.
Okay.
Cayenne gets everything flowing, nerves and stuff. That tingling hands and feet feeling. Cayenne oils people use, as well as just using cayenne pepper in your cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bowel pain there. I know ginger you mentioned, peppermint some.
Peppermint's good.
Because we're seeing a lot of that. I mean, with pain, stress, all of that, you know, induced. We're gonna cover that. I figure I'd throw that in as well.
Yeah, no. So for the stomach, nothing really soothes IBS like catnip. That's the
Catnip is.
it's my magical.
Catnip
I
is
drank
everywhere.
3 cups of catnip already today. Yeah, no, it's my favorite thing. I've been using it since I was
I'm
in
gonna
high
have to get
school.
some catnip.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
love
to try the
catnip.
catnip.
Yeah. So that's, and the reason why I love it so much is it is safe. You're not you don't have to worry about taking too much catnip.
Okay.
You know, it's like valerian. You take too much valerian and it could do damage to your liver.
Right.
You know, I like to stick to the stuff that's safe unless you absolutely need it. You know, you don't want to go to the doctors and get surgery just because you got a sore tooth or something.
Right. Which again, we raised this point last time. You know, particularly talking about meds, and there's some people probably out there seeing pain management and on opiates or some of the other controlled substances, making sure they check with their physicians
Absolutely.
for potential interactions, because that's also something that can be
Oh yeah, herbs and
critical.
medications really do not play well together. I chose doing the medicine or the herbs, so I don't take any medicines period anymore.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to have to worry about that.
Got you.
Yep.
Very, very helpful. We appreciate it. Is there any other questions?
Just a question about the best tea for weight loss.
The best tea.
best.
The best.
The best.
I would say our Maya Mate is great because I mean it really curbs the appetite. You're gonna drink it. You're gonna feel full. You're gonna feel like you have energy. You're not gonna want to go snack. That is the best one that I have for weight loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, could you just throw or give us a quick demo on how, and we may need to just do a whole session with this, but like preparing the teas, you know, most people are
I
used to
definitely would like to do a whole.
be in the bag
Yeah,
and throw it in there. So that's something we take a whole session with, come back and do.
If we got a minute, I can just pop something and show you guys real quick.
Oh,
just so we
absolutely.
can-
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, give me 1 second.
That way if people come in, you know, then they got an idea.
Yep. So we'll use something like this. This is called an infuser. This is just a simple basket infuser. So I'm gonna set that right there.
All right.
So
You're
all
in
we
line.
do is we drop this down in our cup.
Oh, okay.
So you just get your tea. So we have our Maya Mate here. We recommend, so for the Maya Mate, I like to tell people do like 1.5 scoops. So we got 1.5. And then you just pour your hot water on it, let it steep for about 5 minutes, pick it up out, and that's it. That's all there is to it.
Man, that's pretty complicated. All right.
Yep.
So how much do one of these usually run?
This is $6, but we
Okay.
got them. This one's our cheapest base model line.
Mhm.
I love it though. It's my favorite. But we have them all the way up to $20 if you really want the Cadillac version. So,
Let's check out the Cadillac.
yeah, we'll show you the Cadillac here. So we have the travel. So this is nice because it's got the folding handles and it's got a little case.
Mm-hmm.
You can pop that in. This one's $12, so he's nice. There's our $6 one. We have a $10 one, which this one's really nice because it's nice and deep. Plus, it fits down in a mason jar. So if you want to make tea and be able to save it for later, this is a nice one to use. And then
What's
this
this
is that guy's just he's a ball. See, I like to stay away from the balls as much because you want to have more room for your leaves to float around. Yeah, and honestly, the best way to make herbal infusion is just put the herbs in a jar and then strain them out into your cup. But if you don't want to have to dirty up two vessels, then this is a good way to go. But yeah, here's our Cadillac version with our lid and stand and everything at $18.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, that's very, very helpful. We appreciate it. And again, you said anybody that comes in mentions the videos.
Anyone that comes
Get a
in,
discount.
mention the video, you get a 10% discount on all the herbs that we have. So come in and come see us.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in a few weeks. Have a good evening.